obviously. Like, he knows me.
Okay.
Let's
see where our highest level, our dynamic range is going to
Are
be.
you recording? Ready?
Hang on, no.
You have until the count of 3 to cut it out, or I swear to God, I will gouge out your eyes and skull fuck you.
Oh.
No.
1,
Oh my God.
2, 3.
Ready?
Is that from that movie?
It's from Full Metal Jacket.
Yes! From the army guy,
Hang on,
the drill sergeant or whatever. Oh, he's scary. Every movie that he's in, he's a drill sergeant. What is that about?
That guy was the shit.
I know, but I feel like he has like a contract that's like, I only do.
Yeah. Did you know that he was actually hired to be like, he was like the guy training them to like be soldiers? He wasn't supposed to actually play the drill sergeant.
He was just that good at training
But
them.
he was screaming, and Stanley Kubrick just saw him screaming at the
like,
people and was like, "Put this guy in the movie."
Do you remember that? Do you remember that show that was on the History Channel where they
Mail call.
Yeah.
He would do it. Yeah. He was
Oh, I was gonna say Ancient Aliens.
No, it was like him like. What are you doing, Nathan? Not the time.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Wrong time, bro.
I was about to play the quote.
Time and place.
Fucking mail call. Yeah, they would
Yeah.
just talk about like World War II guns, and you would be like, "This gun killed a lot of Nazis."
Oh,
Welcome.
that's a lot.
Da da da
It was
da
intense.
da 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 da.
Oh, very ambient.
When the night has come and it's power hour time.
Oh, why do I almost do this motion?
Yeah, what are you doing, Brooke? I look over and Brooke's like this.
Stand by me.
Oh, that's
a shaker.
You're doing the shaker.
Stand by me.
The shake weight.
What was that thing that middle schoolers would be like? If you shake salt onto your tongue, fake salt shaker on your tongue, you'll taste salt. And then they would have him do that. Do you remember? It's like one of those things.
I've never
Kind
heard
of the same as like
Wasn't that
spell
like a
I
TikTok
cup.
trend?
Yeah.
Spell I cup, Nathan.
Spell I
Spell
cup, bitch.
ICUP.
Okay, Pen 15. That was mine.
.com.
Yeah, that was mine. Pen 15.
That was
penis.
Penn Island, penis land.
Or trying to draw boobs, or writing boobs on the calculator with 8008.
Did you ever write boobless?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the real big brain.
You put it put the
can't have
3 upside
boob
down,
without
and
boob.
it's an E.
Boobless.
Genius.
All right.
Big brain.
That's how, big brain.
I have a question for y'all.
What's that?
And it's like kind of a 2-part question because I don't think they're mutually exclusive. What's the worst restaurant?
Worst
Okay,
restaurant.
but here's the thing. Because I was like, is the worst restaurant the restaurant with the worst service? Because it's not in my mind.
I think it's a combination of service and the food.
Come a little closer this way.
Yeah.
It's a combination of the service and the
Don't
food.
do that. I'm saying
Scooch.
scoot over a little bit.
Scooch in.
Yeah,
This
it's
way?
Yeah, there we go.
what
Why?
what
Well,
is
you
the
forgot-
combination of both worst service and worst food? Like
Atmosphere is a part of it as well.
Yeah, that is a part
true
of it.
that.
That is
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Texas Roadhouse.
I mean, I do.
Oh man, yeah,
But
that is
okay,
a
there-
shit atmosphere. But food,
But
bomb.
the food is kind of okay.
Dude,
Food is
my
good,
food was
but-
horrible when I went there.
Really?
Yeah.
The cinnamon roll, the cinnamon.
I know what I think. I know
They
what
were
I.
dry.
Or the.
They were like dry and chalky biscuits.
But the butter didn't make up for it.
My food was cold.
Oh my god.
That's unfortunate.
What did you get?
But do we think that that's
steak?
like? Oh,
But
just
like
like sometimes that happens and sometimes it's good.
This is the one that made me think
But
of this
that's
question.
fair. That's fair.
Because the restaurant, in my opinion, with the worst service across the board is fucking Popeyes. I have never gone to a fucking Popeyes.
Just the
and been-
DeKalb one.
I think it's in general because I went to another one when we were like out of town. I was like, oh man, at least I won't be at the DeKalb Popeyes. And I like sat there and they just gave me shrimp and I ordered like chicken. I'm like, this is like fucking. What are we doing here?
I thought you were gonna say Arby's.
Arby's might be the worst food.
I'm gonna
Maybe.
throw out a bad quality and bad customer service
Yeah.
and bad atmosphere
Oh, jeez.
that I love.
That is it. Ooh.
White Castle.
Oh my god.
R.I.P.
Unpopular opinion.
Everyone in White Castle looks like they're just about to overdose. They're just kind of like.
They, probably,
Yeah.
they might be.
Another Snyder.
Right.
I've never even been in a White Castle, to be honest with you.
What?
I never went to the one here. Did you ever eat at White Castle?
Yeah, that's like the drunk as hell in Chicago, stumbling in there at like 2 a.m, getting
delicious.
like a
I have
big
never
old
even
sack.
been that drunk though.
Really?
To the point of
I just
going
always
to White
go to
Castle.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I have
drunk.
never gone to a White Castle, and I'm very proud of that fact.
Do you know what the difference?
I never
You
have
shouldn't
either.
be.
Good job.
I shouldn't.
You
One
should
second.
be proud.
The difference between a Taco Bell and a White Castle is that a White Castle's lobby is usually open until 5 o'clock in the morning,
That's true.
and fucking the drive. So if you're ballsy enough to drunk drive, then go to Taco Bell. But if you're not ballsy enough to drive, then walk yourself to a White Castle. That's how I view it.
Also, when I did go to White
You
Castle,
should always walk yourself though.
When
Let's
I
be
went
serious.
to the White Castle in the city,
Yeah.
I don't. I was so drunk, I don't remember what it
Getting
looked
there?
like. So, like, did I go there? You know?
Right.
Like, was that the
If
experience?
a
I don't
tree
know.
falls in the woods, did you really?
Do you know what that? Do you
If
know
a
what that-
slider gets eaten in the darkness.
If it got vomited up the next morning,
I don't remember what I ate.
and then I
Does-
don't remember it.
Does
didn't
someone
How I got
vape
home.
if they don't tell you that they vape?
Right.
That's
You-
also a good question.
Do you know what it is? That conundrum is called look at your bank statement next day. That's when you're so drunk and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't even want to open this up. Like how much did I spend at the bar, and then what did I do after that point?
Have you ever left your card at the bar? Because that's
That's
That's a shitty
very,
feeling.
very embarrassing the next day.
Yeah.
You're like, you got a
Yeah.
hat on. You're like, hey.
I'm a piece of shit.
You know what? Although before we move on,
Yeah, have
I'm gonna
5% tip. It's just
for the worst restaurants, I think this might be a hot take, are restaurants that masquerade themselves as slightly fancy upscale restaurants that like serve like, I don't know, good American food.
Like
they're just-
Applebee's or some shit.
No, worse. Like that fucking like we went to the this place that was like Keg and Colonel here.
Oh yeah,
But-
that's not good.
It's
Keg
okay.
and Colonel? Is it
It's-
new?
It looks
so
like
basically,
some
you know, like upscale
gentrification.
bar gentrification places that like
Brew
the you have to get like a instead of getting a BLT, you get like a bacon bruschetta aioli sandwich, and it's $17.
Oh, Jesus.
And
Yeah.
it's just like, what the fuck? You know, it's just it's not good.
This is the same
hold
restaurant
on.
that
I'm googling gentrification, so I know what it is.
All you need to know is
Do
white
it.
people.
Yeah, white people.
That was the
White
same-
people taking over.
That was the same restaurant that we went to, and I ordered one cocktail. I'm like, oh, this is great, right? But I was like, I paid $9 for this drink. How do
Is it
people
this
get?
big?
How do people get wasted at a place like this?
You don't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
Yeah.
one in the
Go to-
dough.
There were a lot of people in sports jackets there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm.
Getting off of work.
But also
It's
like
like-
with their children. So it's
Oh.
weird. It was weird.
Restaurant cocktails
You know?
are like insanely expensive.
And
So it's like, oh my god, you have restaurant cocktail like drunk money?
Money?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
you,
That's true.
You good.
That's true.
You
You
have
know,
enough
it's a
money
thing.
to get drunk at Applebee's?
It's
Oh
like
my
the equivalent
god.
of
No,
not being able
Applebee's.
to, like,
That's where
loaded.
you go for the $1 margaritas.
Oh.
Ooh,
I wish we had an
Dollarita.
Applebee's here still. I
James
don't even
loves Applebee's.
We got our Chili's
talks
to
about it
replace the
all the
time.
Applebee's, and I miss the Applebee's.
Skylar, remember when every day for like 2 years you would
They're pretty.
greet me with like, "Hi, welcome to Chili's."
Yeah. Chili's.
That
It's
fucking Vine
Dude.
lived in our house for so long.
Hi, welcome to Chili's. It's
Hi,
so,
welcome to Chili's.
It's so funny how weirdly obsessive I can get with just like words or an idea,
A phrase.
a phrase,
Oh yeah.
because
Like
Bush
the way
did
I
9/11.
just fully
a
become
song
cons-
gets stuck in somebody's head is the way that a phrase gets stuck in Skylar's head.
yeah, but for years at a time.
Yeah. You also said Bush did 9/11 to me like every day or like for so long. You're
Yeah.
like, hey, what's up, man? Bush did 9/11.
Well,
Yeah, I mean he did
didn't?
that. He directly had it.
Skylar also. He also has
Never
a strange
forget.
fixation on 9/11, if you can't tell.
Yeah.
Oh, which reminds me, the music video is awesome.
Oh, thank you,
New
man.
music
Oh,
video.
yeah.
Thanks.
Go
Okay,
watch
so-
the Acid
Featuring
Garfunkel.
Speaking of 9/11.
Okay,
Speaking of
so
9/11, go watch
Video
the
was-
Acid
wait,
Garfunkel
guy.
music
Okay,
video.
so here's a real question.
Hmm.
Do people like, let's say someone who lives in Australia or New Zealand, when it would have been, you know, that time here on 9/11, 2000 and whatever,
One.
2001.
It
It would have been 9/12. So do they refer to it as 9/12?
I
Or
feel like they
or
probably don't.
if you're in a country that
I
doesn't
don't
use our dating system, do they refer to it as 11/9?
Or I don't even know
This
if they
is
refer
what I
to
think
it
it
as
is.
anything.
They
They
probably
Yeah.
don't care.
that terrorist thing in America.
Yeah, they don't give a
Like
shit.
I was
I
gonna
don't
say,
know.
we don't know.
They
as,
might say
like,
September
Americans as a
11th.
whole, we
They might
don't
just
know
say
about,
September.
We are the
shit
world's
like that when it
laughing
comes to, like,
stock.
Israeli or something
Right, or
like that.
like we might know.
I
Like,
think this is
how often do we hear about terrorist attacks in other countries?
right.
But
This
also,
is
we're a bigger country.
This
It's
should
a
be
white
the rule.
country.
I don't know.
All the
If they
countries.
don't have a fucking nuclear bomb, then they have to say it our way. They have to call it 9/11 because the system is if we can pull down your pants, you have to call it 9/11. If this is the other way, you can call it whatever the fuck you want it to call it.
That's fair. I
Because
guess.
like you know how
Makes sense.
in the South they used to call the Civil War the War of Northern Aggression,
Shit, that's crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
right?
The War of Northern
Like
Aggression.
they
That's
should.
very passive
That's-
aggressive.
that should-
Absolutely is.
It is
That's-
very passive aggressive.
Yeah, right.
That's what they were like. The War of America deserved it, and that's what they will call it in the rest of the world. You know, what I
Or
mean?
like the day that America got what was coming to him or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Northern aggression.
So
That's like
all of the countries, all of the world gets together every once in a while at some kind of meeting. I'm not sure what, but they do.
I
I'm
don't
sure
know what
that they do.
call it, but
And
yeah.
then like America is the class clown, if you will, but they're also a bully. You
Oh, yeah.
know?
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah,
So-
they're the bully that everybody's making fun of when they turn around.
America. This is
Yeah.
how America.
Yeah.
This is
They're
how
gonna
America,
kick me.
They're
Yeah,
the
right.
butt.
You know?
They're the butt
Yeah.
of all the jokes.
America has the handgun. Is the way that I look at it.
Oh my-
No, they're walking around the school and they're like,
that
dude
escalated. That
always has a
escalated.
gun on him.
Yeah, like
So,
you
like,
don't want to make him mad too mad.
Don't push America too much because he will shoot you square in the fucking face.
He's a psycho.
And not even
He's
apologize.
a school killer.
Yeah,
he's a
he's-
school shooter.
We are the
So,
school
yeah, we
shooter
don't
of
wanna
the
make
high
the
school
shooter.
world. Yeah.
Wow, so true.
There was a guy in high school. I think it was.
Huh.
He didn't stand up like during
Name
the
drop.
like the Pledge of Allegiance.
Bleeps.
Sorry.
No, we do it all
No,
the
no,
time.
it's all good.
And someone that was super into America apparently like walked up to him and like backed him against the wall and was like, "Stand up," and like,
Oh my,
Oh my
god.
God.
and like it was a thing all just because he was like, "I'm not I don't have to stand up.
Oh my
I don't have to swear under God." And he's like,
So-
"Motherfucker."
That's
This
the
is
most,
fucking America.
So
That's the most
so
middle
is
school thing I've ever heard.
High school.
is he a
Really?
hipster?
Yeah, I think we were sophomores.
He's a hippie.
Wow.
It-
Yeah.
Call these
Yeah.
douchebags. Nate. They're hippies.
Public
You
school
know?
things.
Damn them
though.
hippies.
Wait, what are the other countries in this scenario? If America's the bully that everyone makes fun of, Ireland's the ginger. The
Oh, well, yeah.
fucking-
Of course.
Whoa,
Sweden. is
stereotyping.
Like that really nice
Stereotyping.
kid.
Mexico
That-
is like dealing drugs.
Oh.
But and also like Sweden is that really nice kid that gives you your like some of his lunch when you don't have
Sweden's
some.
like the
But
super
he's
rich
but he's
fucking
kind of
kid.
awkward.
he's
he's
like-
kind of
he's
awkward
neutral.
socially.
He's
He's
a
kind of
neutral.
awkward.
Switzerland
Is it
kid
right?
is
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweden. No
Switzerland.
shit.
Sweden was
German
also
one's
neutral,
just
right?
obnoxious.
Okay, that makes me feel.
No,
That makes
No,
feel a little
dude.
better.
The Germany would
But
be
yeah.
like, you know, they're like, you know that they have some like anger, you know, bottled up in there.
Yeah.
But they're good now, and
German-
they're like almost suck up-ish.
Well,
Germany.
they gotta make
But
up
they
for
have
some
something
shit,
in the
okay?
closet
They
that
gotta
they're
make up
just
for some
like, we
shit.
don't talk
Oh yeah.
about this.
It's like
is
they have
the
a
way I
fucked
look
up past, that kid.
Germany is the football player that also has bipolar disorder, who is like well medicated now.
Now pass it.
But
Also-
every now and then you be like, do not
He-
fucking
yeah.
push that guy too much because he will beat the he fucking beats the
spent-
shit out of
Also,
the guy.
he was
who
in
almost
juvie.
murdered
His
a
dad
person.
is scary as shit.
Yeah.
You ever met his dad?
Yeah,
It's fucking scary.
we just
We
don't
all
talk
know
about
why
him.
he is the way he is
Yeah.
Oh my
when we
God.
see him.
The Russian kid's just like sneaking in booze, sneaking in fucking
Russian dude's like,
vodka.
do you know where I can buy some heroin? They're like,
Yeah.
we're in high school. He's like, I mean, I'm just trying.
I-
Do you know anyone that
I
has
did drugs
any-
at an early age.
I'm just asking.
I'm just
man.
asking.
England is definitely like the valedictorian who feels
Yeah.
like they run everything,
Drama
but
kid.
like
Yeah.
nobody listens to them either.
Theater kid.
Yeah.
Sweden's like this. Sweden has a bunch of money, so much money that he gets to stay neutral, right? So in the sense that like a lot of the times, like if you're in a conflict, you have to choose a side. But Sweden's like, oh, I'm friends with everyone. You all can come to my house if you want to. Look at how nice my shit is. And they're like, oh,
We have
Sweden.
furniture.
Like Sweden's like, oh, you motherfucker, you just are so fucking charming. You don't even get to choose. You don't have to choose a side. But
We have
And then they're
meatballs
married to
and
And then-
Finland,
and
who like has you know everybody fucking loves them and likes working for them and
Yeah.
you know living Yes.
Fucking
And then you
I haven't heard much bad about like Finland. Like
people say that they
Finland
have like
is
good
pretty-
school systems. And
Finland
shit,
is a
right?
good place.
They only
I
down.
haven't heard like negative things about
Right.
The only downside about those countries
So Finland and Sweden, they're a thing.
are
Like,
extreme.
yes.
So
Extreme pro-white.
here's a culture
I'd
lesson.
say.
Pro-white.
Racist.
Yeah, they're really racist. They are really
You don't
racist.
hear about too many black Finns.
Also, like the demographic, isn't it cold as shit? And,
Yeah,
like, it's
who
just-
wants to
it's
live?
Fucking
They
exactly. I'm like, it's just a bunch of. It's like Alaska.
Sitting in a
people born
sauna,
there.
sitting in a
Pretty dark,
sauna is a
probably,
really
Right,
big
like how
thing
many
in
black
Finland.
people do
Yeah.
live in? I mean,
And then,
a handful,
makes
but
sense.
like, I mean, Sweden.
Well, I mean, if the people are racist, they're
Are they
probably
racist?
wanna-
Yeah, it is not only racist, but they're also really into like medical genociding, where they're like, no
we're
people
super
with
bad.
Down syndrome, no people with autism. If you have autism, you can be institutionalized.
Okay, well now,
but no.
okay, well I
So-
take
Drop you
back
off the
everything
mountain
I said.
like in
right, pretty
Midsummer.
much, yeah.
I
Finland-
take back everything I said.
No, but the thing
There's
is,
good and bad things about everywhere.
it's a
I
weird
guess.
like balancing act. It's like a weird balancing act when
What?
you become really left,
That is
where
awful.
either you can like go like so far off the edge that you become super left, where like politically you have like these ideology, but then you like believe into extremist ideas, I guess. You know what I mean? Because that shit happens all the time. You know what I mean? Because like there's a reason why that black metal is like based out of Norway. You know what I mean? Like you have to have that perfect balance between extreme acceptance of like hyper racism
I just thought it was cold and depressing.
Yeah.
and cold and depressing.
All of the above.
Yeah.
I thought, honestly, I always thought of it as like the big thing with like black metal in Norway, in the 90s, like they were known for like burning down churches. There was like a whole controversy with it. I always thought of it as like these guys were like, you know, born in the late 70s maybe. I don't know how old they were.
Yeah.
You know, 1920 and the early 90s. Like, why did they give a fuck that the Christians came in and replaced their pagan religion 500 years, you know, however many years
Right,
ago?
yeah.
It was just an excuse because they're like the edgy guy and they're
Yeah.
like, we want to burn down churches.
It's veiled white nationalism, realistically, what it is. I mean, like, the thing is, too,
yeah. to
there's
a
so
point.
many,
Yeah,
like,
I see
subgenres
that.
of music that is just, like, a concentrated way to express white nationalist ideas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like
fucked up.
with like
There's
black
even
metal and
there
like,
is even
within,
like I believe it's like I don't remember what they call it, but it's literally black metal that's defined by like having like very
Like racist shit.
yeah like racist lyrics.
Like it's its own subgenre.
Like skinhead
Yeah.
punk.
yeah
I was gonna say there's like two different types of like black metal. There's like that one where it's like, hey, I'm super racist,
Yeah.
and like we have these crazy videos, and then there's like the really nerdy guys who wear face makeup and they're like
Yeah.
in the snow,
There's
you
one
know,
I-
and they're just
Yeah.
like playing in the snow, but like singing about like you know
Yeah.
dragons.
Totally.
And like
Like
Zia,
Norse gods
Zia
and
Z or
shit.
whatever that
Yes,
like, that
yes.
that dude that did like the slavery black metal album or
I'm like, I just,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a half and half. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's like a give and take, but
Yeah, I definitely-
They're not all fucking
no, it's
terrible,
not all bad.
terrible
it
people.
just comes from the
Right.
roots of shit that
Right,
was
right.
usually.
That is what you hear about, though, is always the church burning and that one guy who
Yeah.
fucking shot the other guy, and then they put him on the album cover and shit.
I mean,
They,
maybe,
they probably burn churches, but then
Yeah.
afterwards they play in the snow.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
that's and there's
you know
a
that
healthy
they made
balance.
a horror movie about that whole incident.
Really?
The guy
Really?
murdering the other one.
What's it called?
Varg Vikernes
What's it
murdering
called?
Euronymous.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name
Those
of
names are
We gotta
fucking
find
That,
this-
I'm like,
Yeah,
what
it's
is
not
that?
awesome.
George Vikernes.
We gotta find this movie. This is how rich and fucking privileged they are over there with their socialism. Their prison is over there. This guy went to jail for killing this other band member, and they let him have a little music studio in his jail cell.
his ambience albums
Like,
are pretty good.
He,
too.
he released like 5
put out
albums in
music.
jail.
Yeah, they're really pretty good.
He's out
Okay.
now. He's
Yeah,
been
now
out.
he's out.
He's
Yeah.
violated his parole twice, and he's still out.
I'm
shit.
writing this down.
All right,
Okay.
Good
So-
job.
one
Evan.
second.
Good
You
job.
gotta find this movie,
One
though.
second.
We'll find it.
We're at time.
Okay.
Boom.
Cool.
That was good.
Go team.
That was good stuff.
Restart that and then restart that and then we'll restart this one. Is it okay if I close this off?
Yeah, sure, that's fine. So we're recording more. It's just a
Yeah.
time at a time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, cool, because I have to
Grab
pee.
me- yeah.
and a White Claw just for later, just in case I need.
On
it.
deck.
I'm gonna put it over here because then that's
Anticipatory.
gonna be my last one. But I'm gonna drink this water first and junk.
Do you want tangerine or passion fruit?
Passion fruit, tangerine.
Okay.
I was like, I'm not picky.
You ready to start that one?
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I was
Alright,
just
sorry,
like,
man.
I really want the cheeseburger.
I got a whole ass Dairy Queen cake yesterday because
Ice cream cake?
I was like, I really wanted
Fun time.
like some ice cream, and I was like, I'm not a fucking adult. I can literally drive through
And just
Dairy
get an ice
Queen
cream cake.
and get an ice cream cake.
Ice cream. That's
Oh my god, it
I
was
never think of
amazing.
that.
But it was okay. It was amazing, but also kind of awful. Oh shit! I
As
opened
most
this. I opened
things
this
in
right
life
now. I
are.
didn't need to. Anyway,
Double
because
fist the white
she
claws.
she asked me what kind I wanted, and I was like, I don't care, dealer's choice. And she was like, man or woman, and I was like, I don't care. And so I drove to the window, and she
I don't
brought
care
me.
what my gender is.
I was like, I don't horse.
I'm
I don't
gonna
know
eat it.
Exactly. Like I'm gonna literally put it in a feed bag and just.
Oh god. Strap it to my face.
Don't kink shame me. Anyway, so I pull around and she presents these two, like one cake that has like a really pretty like center in it, and it's all like white frosting and stuff, and the other one is a little bit louder and it has like it's like blue, and I'm like, I fucking want that one. That one's awesome. Like it's got like it's blue, so it's a little charming.
Did it taste better?
A little bit different.
Everything that's blue tastes better.
But
yes,
hold on.
that's true.
But hold on, my friend.
Ooh.
There is more.
There's more.
The blue dye of said.
Did it make your poop blue?
Just wait. So the blue dye stained my hands. It looked like I dyed my hair.
Ooh.
And then like
Was it in your mouth?
girl, yes. So James and I both had like thick blue like lips. And yeah,
Smurf
so
sucking.
exactly. Mhm.
I've got a Smurf
But
fetish.
later,
Dirty.
like earlier today, I pooped and I was like, and no, it was like bright green, and I was like, oh my god! Oh no, wait, it was the cake.
It was the Dairy Queen.
And so literally, I have James like I was like just scrape off the blue stuff. He's like
Yeah.
he's like I dropped it on me, and he's like I have like a blue spot on my chest now.
Oh my god. Who the fuck is in that?
Everybody hurt. Fucking cyanide. Or something, I don't know.
Everybody
Really quick.
poop
But like I still have stains.
sometimes.
intense.
Close your eyes really quick
Okay.
and feel your eyelids.
Okay.
Like with my finger?
Yeah.
I can't. I
Rub
have
them?
makeup on.
Okay. Well, don't do it.
Okay.
What is that?
What am I feeling?
You ever notice that your eyelids kind of feels like your ball skin?
Wouldn't
No.
know.
I wouldn't know. Does it?
We have
Yeah.
vaginas.
I guess that's for
I
the
mean, I guess it could be similar to like the vag skin.
I think it's just
I
thin
think it's
skin.
just thin skin.
It's
yeah.
just, it's
You just ruined eyelids for me.
I just
you're gonna be saying that like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just thin skin. Like,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
It's not veiny.
Well, that
Yeah,
means
it's
the
not
answer is
hairy.
yes.
It is exactly-
So
It
the
ain't
answer,
hairy.
the answer is yes.
It doesn't curve slightly to the left.
Yeah.
Thank God there's no pubes in your eyelids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Nasty.
Sounds awful.
I just wanted that for
Doesn't
the
have that
audience so
same
they could
texture.
sit there with us and feel their eyelids and be like, oh, this does feel like ball skin.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I guess.
It
I
really,
don't have balls, so I
Very-
wouldn't know. But like, I
I
get.
mean, we've touched them.
it's
I
a
was.
little
I've
less.
had them in my mouth.
We've
but,
touched
It's
like,
a
I
little
don't. I
less
don't.
like
You know.
wrinkly and.
But yeah, I get it.
It's smoother.
If you pull your
It is.
testicle, if you pull your balls taut,
Oh my god! I just.
like
I
you're
don't.
about
I
to
wouldn't know.
shave.
It's not as hairy.
Okay,
Yeah.
I saw this on TikTok
Stretchy.
recently,
Oh,
and I asked
yeah.
Skylar about it, and he said that it's a common man thing, and it surprised me. So I don't know.
Oh god.
It was about making your dick and balls into a hamburger.
What the fuck is that?
Do you guys know how to make a
Okay.
hamburger?
Okay. I think I know. Is it ball dick ball?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you like turn it over sideways. You
Okay.
flip the whole
I
unit
have
sideways.
no idea what you're talking about, but please
That's
continue.
that's exactly what it is.
It's a trend.
No, well, I don't know. It
What?
It was a guy. Some guy was talking about it.
I thought you said it was a trend. I was like, oh god.
Oh
I'm-
well,
I'm-
I don't
I-
know. I don't know if it's a trend. It,
I hope not. I hope not.
it was just a guy talking about it.
I'm literally
This
speechless.
is yours, right?
Do you know what it looks like?
We did a lot of stupid
No, what
stuff.
the hell?
That's
Like, we
what-
never made
Okay,
a
I was like-
hamburger. I don't think.
So, but okay, you know what it is, but
Yeah.
they didn't know.
Yeah, so it's literally okay. You take your penis and you tuck it in between your balls,
You
and
were
then
right.
you, and then
Exactly.
and then you twist the whole unit sideways from the base,
Sideways.
and then you say, "Hey, do you want a hamburger?"
So- okay.
It's like, have you seen the movie Waiting?
That
Yeah.
sounds.
When they like expose their nuts in a certain way and it's like points. That would be like a 4K. Right
Yeah,
there.
That's the kind of shit we
If
used
you
to
were
do.
able to like readjust your shit and
It's
like
That
a
sounds.
right, and then at
That's
the,
like
but
double
the point in time where someone's like looking away. Oh my god.
We used to
Fuck,
play a
4
game
kicks.
in like 7th,
4
8th grade where you would expose. This is not homosexual. We would expose.
Well,
a
all,
nut.
all middle school
The
boys
game
did this,
was-
I feel like.
It doesn't just because it's
The
dicks
game was
doesn't
try
mean
to
it's
get the other
homosexual.
people to see your balls.
Nice.
So you would just be like, you would like tuck one out of the hole and be like, hey,
Tuck
hey,
it out
check
of the
check
hole.
this out, check this out, and then they just see your nut. And then the rule was, if they saw that, we got to fucking like knee you in the ass really hard,
So like,
which we
why-
called rhino humping at the time.
rhino.
Just the way that,
like, why don't we do that?
like, yeah,
Like just fucking around with your nipple out.
right.
Do you know what?
Hey. Just pull your lip out.
Just one half.
He's like,
Got
hey.
me. Got you.
One lip.
It's like you're also doing this, so it's like double.
Yeah, it was like that, but
Oh
with
my
your balls.
Oh my god, can you?
Just a nip.
Just the tip. Nip.
Yeah, no.
Just the tip.
is
Nip.
Females and males have very different friendships.
Well,
right?
the thing is,
We had Bissell and Crystal.
What is?
we did hit each other in the boob and the vag. What-
So we had this thing called Bizzle and Crizzle,
Cunt punt?
and we
yeah.
listen, we had a point system.
So I guess
was
it
like-
was pretty similar.
It was like 2 and 4. It was like Bizzle was this, and then Crizzle was like.
that.
But we'd be just standing there in gym, Crizzle, and like I just kind of walked.
Yeah, you had
oh
to
my
do
God.
it when when
Yeah.
it was gonna.
I don't know. It was a
Oh my
thing
God.
for a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. I mean, I guess. It
I
is
think
somewhat
that's our
similar.
ball showing game.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that
It's-
is.
Yeah, it's
it's
pretty
a-
similar.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you have your own version of it.
That's true.
I
do
didn't do any of this kind of stuff.
want-
You haven't lived
I
unless
just
you
show
showed your
somebody
balls,
your balls.
Jack, at school.
or have
Well,
You
okay,
haven't
okay.
have
So,
somebody show
so
you.
I
Most people
tried.
haven't.
I tried
to
to
be clear,
moon.
most
I was
people
gonna say,
haven't.
I
most
tried to
people
moon a group of my friends at one point, and like apparently I went too far with it, and they all like saw my stuff.
So you have done this before.
That's fucking yeah, yes.
We don't
You
talk
did-
about.
You did some fucking
Wow.
nudity.
But I was like an adult.
Oh, that's so
Just a
funny.
drunk adult.
This is like last week. or
Still funny.
This was yesterday.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Last night.
Every Tuesday.
I remember,
Every Tuesday.
I remember once someone like was trying to like we were on the highway with my parents and there was a car next to us and they were like trying to moon us and the guy almost fell out
Oh.
ass first in the
Like,
car.
was the window down?
Yeah, windows
No!
down, and he like, whoa, and he like catches himself, and I remember my dad being like, "Holy fuck, we almost saw a person die." Like,
Could you imagine? He's
Terrifying.
trying to moon you, and then he just falls out.
Just has like the roll.
Skids
Can you
himself
imagine
down the
That's-
fucking highway.
That's a way to
Insurance company?
fucking die.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, I was mooning someone and I half fell out and I crashed
That-
my car.
if that guy
Sorry,
would've actually
State
died-
Farm.
Right?
If he would have actually died, they would have put it on that Spike TV show, 1,000 Ways to Die.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
They're
my
like,
God.
he was mooning
Is
the
that
Montavons.
still a thing?
And then they do the graphic.
I
the-
think Spike
the
TV is
CGI
still a-
recreation.
I don't either because that was awful.
Now it's G4.
no,
I think-
D4
I
doesn't
don't know.
exist anymore either.
Oh my God.
It's not as
yeah,
sexy.
G4's been gone.
It's
I
twice
haven't.
the
But
action.
there's a Pluto TV, G4, which is dope. But rest in peace, Spike TV.
We haven't had internet
Have
some
like,
chat.
since we moved into the farm.
Oh, damn.
I'm so fucking jazzed, dude, to like just
You just sounded like an Amish.
browse, right?
huh?
You
I
just
was
said-
using my DVDs.
Ooh, yeah.
We took advantage of the
Doing
red box
shit by
like a
moonlight,
motherfucker.
by
And
candlelight.
You know what? That
Seriously.
shit, it's fun. It's fucking. You've missed
Yeah,
the
I-
special features.
Yeah.
Am I
Have
the
you
only
guys-
one who has a VHS
I think that there's
player?
too much.
Hold on.
Nice.
Have you guys heard of the movie Willy's Wonderland?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Okay, you guys have heard of Five Nights at Freddy's, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, the game.
Yes.
Knockoff.
Okay, so imagine that
Mm-hmm.
in a movie with Nicolas Cage
Okay.
where he doesn't say one line ever.
And he just kicks ass.
Yes.
Ooh.
And
It
it's
is-
Five Nights at Freddy's.
No, it's called Willy's Wonderland. And it
Oh,
stems
yes.
like from
I
that,
have
like
heard of
the
this,
same
actually.
like
Sounds
directors
amazing.
and stuff, or like the same company made it. It is hands down one of the best cinematic masterpieces that I've seen. Like this, it's
Willy's
just.
Wonderland.
something.
All right.
Oh no!
There you go.
Fucking
Is it-
love
oh, no.
Nicolas Cage. Can we talk about how great Nicolas Cage is for me?
Have you seen oh my god, like the have you seen the unbearable weight of extreme talent?
Oh no,
That's
I
a lot
want
of
to.
words.
Is
It-
that the
it's-
one where the Nicolas Cage where he plays himself?
Yes,
Yeah,
but
that
like
one.
Yeah.
extravagant. Oh
Yeah.
my god,
I want to see that.
you guys haven't lived. But seriously,
You haven't lived.
Willy's Wonderland.
All right.
It's
all right.
it is Five Nights at Freddy's, but a movie. Because they did make one. They tried to make one, and then it
That's
was
a
like
video game originally, right?
yeah, it was like a
That
little
is-
little
yeah.
game.
I rewatched Con Air not too long ago.
So
Oh!
Totally forgot about how hilarious his fake Southern accent is
Yeah.
in that movie when he's like, "Put the bunny back in the box."
that's up there as like if you were to like just like make the most over the top
Yeah.
action movie,
Like,
it
crazy,
really is.
most batshit crazy.
Dude, the main bad guy is played by what's his name?
John Malkovich.
John Malkovich, and he's just
I've
playing.
never- yeah, I don't
He's
know.
literally John Malkovich is just
I haven't
playing
either.
the gayest. He's playing like the gayest theater guy, like man, but he's supposed to be like a horrible killer. He's like, throw him off the plane.
Oh my god, I love this.
So like it's so like over the top. It's
Dave
like
Chappelle is randomly in it.
Oh my
You're
god,
just
how
like,
have I
what
not
the fuck
heard
is
Yeah,
going
this
on?
is
it's
random
a
as shit.
stacked cast.
Oh yes.
Oh, my lord.
It's the most like batshit crazy. Like they were on like cocaine when they
Sounds
made this
wonderful.
script movie.
Yeah, it's made by the guy that like famously there was like Jerry Bruckheimer and what's his name? They were like two guys that like made a bunch of like action movies together, and he split off because he had such a bad coke addiction, and he like writing scripts he would just like blast like $7,000 worth of coke in a week.
Oh no.
And
Get
they're
that
like,
shit done.
yeah, he wrote like 17 movies in a 4-year period. They all got released, and then he overdosed on cocaine.
Fuck.
Oh.
Why?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
that
Yeah.
didn't end well.
That's so sad.
Yeah,
Well,
this turned
what's the
from
other
like a
guy's
funny
name?
story to
Wah,
like
wah.
tragic.
Yeah.
That's like really
Anyway.
sad.
Well, the thing is,
Like the 27
Well,
Club.
Con Air. I hope they put Con Air on his fucking like tombstone.
Yeah.
Creator of Con Air.
And then a rainbow.
he also
Because that's sad.
he also did like Bad Boy. He like a whole bunch of shit. Like
Dude, all those early 2000s like way over the top action movies.
Oh god, that's
Rush Hour.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Rush Hour is pretty good.
I watched
Rush
that.
Hour.
I watched it recently after not watching it since I was like
Classic.
very young, and I was like, oh no.
I was just thought about Rush Hour when you were thinking when you said somebody mooning out the car. I was like, were they pooping out of the car? Because
no, that's Rat Race.
that's Rat Race.
Oh,
which
shit.
I always get. That is not
Why?
the same movie. That is not. But I always get the name of those two
movies mixed
up, and they came out around the same time.
Yeah,
did they not?
They did.
Because at the time I got them mixed up too,
It'd
even
be
though
really
they're
funny
not
if Jackie
similar
Chan
at
was
all.
in both, and Jackie Chan was the one shutting out the window.
It's like, we gotta go, man. This is a rush hour.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Chris.
But this is
And-
the power hour.
Yes.
Rush
Dude,
Hour, Rush Power.
You should
would
put
be
Power Hour in the Rush Hour like font.
Oh, that'd be sick as fuck. We have 7 minutes. I want to tell a really funny story. I
Do it.
used to work at a restaurant that was partially a drug front and a restaurant all in one.
Dairy dogs.
Dairy dogs.
Yes.
Right?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
Yeah, you also worked at
What
Dairy Dog.
up?
Okay.
And there was a day that it was supposed to rain all day, and it was an outdoor like sitting restaurant. So we took
Come out.
doses of LSD.
As you do.
And,
Yeah.
the,
You do when
and,
you
the,
work
and
it.
the first half of the shift, it was pouring so heavy. It was like raining like you wouldn't believe. And I mean, like, and I was like having visuals looking out the window, and I'm like, I'm the man alone on a boat. And then I started talking to my boss about like this idea, and then he started like buying into the idea. So we're both.
Your boss was also tripping, right?
Boss
You're
was
like,
out.
we're
Who's your
sailors.
boss? Oh my god.
You're
Yeah.
like, we're fucking
Yes.
sailors.
Oh my god.
Drugs
Yeah,
are
okay,
bad.
So
Cool.
we were both on LSD, and we were on the boat.
Hold on,
right?
though.
We're on the boat.
We sent everybody else home. It was just us two on LSD.
On the boat.
On the boat.
On the boat
And then-
in the middle of
and then-
Seymour, Illinois.
In the distance, I see
You sent the other employees home?
everyone else home.
They're like, goodbye. You can't fit on the boat.
Yeah, because
No,
we
it's Titanic.
probably people
You can't
aren't eating
fit.
ice cream.
Am I
Yeah.
the only
Oh,
person
yeah.
that just saw Skylar drool like a little?
Yeah,
I
I
did,
just
but-
didn't say anything about it.
We don't call attention.
I gotta call it out
For
though.
the viewers at home, you gotta know,
For the
Skylar
viewers
just
at
drooled.
home.
We'll zoom in on it.
it's just like a single drop.
We're
Like,
gonna zoom in really far into that drop.
So we see clearing
Sorry.
in the distance, right?
Yes.
All of a sudden, the clouds clear. And we're like, oh my god, we're out of the storm. And then all of a sudden, we had the worst realization. We are both
Everybody's coming back.
we are both tripping so fucking hard. And it's the middle of the, it's like right after people would be getting off work. On like
and you're at it's a fucking summer night.
Summer
and you're
night?
at an ice cream place.
and
That's
we
what I
got
was like, what?
we got slammed so hard. And afterwards,
You shouldn't have sent everybody home, bitch.
after we were like, the kitchen's closed, right?
Sorry.
Afterwards, we
Yeah,
literally
I would have just been like, we're closed for the day.
we couldn't.
Where the kitchen's broke.
Oh yeah, and then
We lost the ice cream machine. Go
yeah. McDonald's
We
We
excuse.
threw it overboard. Go away.
Go to McDonald's.
Yeah, we had to refund $40 worth of fucked up transactions
Because you couldn't work the cash register?
Yeah, because there was only 2 people here, so I'm like, he's on the cash register and I'm cooking everything, and I'm just like, I just like, and we had to do it because like it was an 8-hour shift, so the first 4 hours we're tripping, we're on the boat,
Yeah.
and then we're like.
Everything's all good.
And then the sky
Get on the
opens and we're
boat.
like, oh my god, it's beautiful. And then like instant like, wait,
People are coming.
people are gonna come. And it was one of the busiest days of the year that we had. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That's why you
for
don't.
I bet that
for
felt like
context
forever.
for everybody, and Dairy Dogs is like you don't even have like a drive-through there.
No,
right?
it was
Yeah,
it
it
was
is
drive-through.
a drive-through,
There is
but
a
it's-
drive-through.
It's
It's
Oh.
basically
pretty
it's like hometown.
Yeah, small
ice cream.
town.
They have the dirty mop bucket that is caked in grease that
Yeah.
you can never get off.
Yeah.
The super old guy who's got a really tattered thing, and I'm
Yeah,
like the 2
been there
younger
for
kids that
fucking
work up
80
front.
years.
The best
And they're,
ice
like,
cream
really-
and fucking burgers
Oh, yeah.
and.
like
Yeah, but
Ah.
it's
And a
it's
guy
like a
selling
place
Coke
that you
and a
go
guy
to
selling
In the
LSD
back,
and the
you
guy
know, it's
selling
whatever.
weed.
It's
What was
it's
that
all
like?
bases
Just like cooking a
kind of
burger
restaurant.
while tripping? That just sounds terrible. Like,
Yeah, that sounds
watching
awful.
this meat just sizzle. Like,
Oh my
it
god,
probably
yeah,
felt
that
like
sounds
it was like 3
absolutely
hours.
terrifying.
Well, no, we
Like,
turned
is
out
it
the
burnt?
kitchen. We were like, we don't have a cook. We're just gonna do ice cream. So,
Oh.
but it was
Smart.
like, can you like trying to imagine
Everything is rainbow. You're like, oh my god.
Yeah, this is
Are there sprinkles? In?
I'm
I
like-
don't know.
I'm like having to read off names. I'm like, Amelia,
God,
and I'm just like, just take a fucking ice cream.
I just imagine the cone is like overflowing.
Did you get the tutti fucking
And
fruity?
you're holding it and it's melting. You're like, someone come
Somebody
grab
take
it.
it
Yeah.
from me,
Oh,
please.
so funny.
But you just had
You're
like,
just like, this ice cream, it's melting so bad. And it's like perfectly fine.
Yeah, and you're like,
It's burning.
like, thanks.
yeah, it was truly a nightmare. I would love. I'm gonna come back. This is gonna be a recurring segment called "Really Bad Stories from Working at Dairy Dogs," because it
I
doesn't
can share
exist.
one.
Yeah.
there
I
you
can
go.
share a couple, honestly.
Well,
That was a good one.
There you go.
Yeah.
Core work experiences.
It was
Yeah.
literally just like,
Don't do LSD and go to work.
yeah. Well, the thing
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Shut
The
up.
place-
Drugs are bad.
It'll
okay?
feel like a long time.
it was like drugs. Like, I mean, the drugs were just always there. So like, if someone would offered me something for free, I would
Okay.
always just be like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
Sycamore, KFC, what?
yeah. Oh yeah, that's
This
true.
business
Another-
isn't there anymore, so they can't like
Who
get
isn't
us
there?
in trouble. Dairy Dogs is long
Yeah,
gone.
gone.
It's
Oh,
some
yeah.
other-
Is it?
yeah.
It's something else. What is it called
That-
now?
that
Dairy
place-
Ripple.
Dairy Ripple.
That place
okay,
changes
that
to a
was the
different
OG
dairy.
That was the OG, okay? It was Dairy Ripple, and then it was Dairy Dogs, and now it's back.
With the eyeballs?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's always
Only
had the
Sycamore
eyeball.
people
Yeah,
know
for
I
that.
sure.
wonder
We're gonna
why
have
they
to
went
come-
out of business.
Once I
What?
come back, we're done.
Okay.
Let's come back
I
to
have to
that.
piss really quick.
Me,
we
too?
We should also do what's it called?
This?
Yeah, or not. Or
What?
pass the ox.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh man, that's so
I've wanted to do this segment.
All right, we also have to do something like that.
God, I would literally punch a nun for some fucking Taco Bell.
We can probably go get some.
Punch a nun.
A nun.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Ooh.
And they're being really nice to me, too.
Starting point.
Fuck
You
those
know?
nuns.
Like, fuck, exactly. But
Oh,
if I get some Taco Bell, like, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta change the fucking battery, and then we're gonna have to refocus the camera.
We just saw
Exactly.
Sound of Music last week, so punch a lot of nuns.
Was it awesome?
It was good, yeah.
Good. Where'd you go?
The Paramount.
Ooh.
We got Skylar's parents and their aunt, uncle, and grandma have a subscription.
Tell them what my grandma said about the.
Oh my god! So,
Uh-oh.
this was like right as we're walking out, and we're like, "Okay, what do you think?" We're like, oh, it's really good. Well, I mean, I don't know. That the lady that played Maria was Asian, so I don't know. They wouldn't have.
No, Grandma, no.
They wouldn't have done that because them Nazis. They wouldn't have let that happen.
They would have killed that bitch.
That's just off.
It's more autism than.
I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
That wouldn't happen.
But it's like, oh, okay.
It's a movie,
yeah, it was like the lady who was the.
How do you feel with the war?
Totally real.
The lady who was playing Maria was Asian.
Well then.
Yeah, there's
I mean, like, yeah,
Yes,
she
Grandma.
is Asian.
Yes, Grandma.
You're right.
Just act like there's nothing wrong.
Yeah. That's right, Grandma. She is Asian. Like, what is this?
There
We're gonna
is
get you
a,
back to your home now, Grandma.
Yeah, let's go, Grandma.
There is a
Can you refocus this? I'm sorry.
there is a flag on the wall in my garage, very near to my drum set.
Very near and dear.
Oh,
It, it's a Trump Make America Great Again
yes.
for
Really bad.
for 2020. And the funny thing about this flag is it was purchased by my father.
Nice.
And it was put up after Trump lost the election.
So it wasn't even.
It was
I have. Do you guys?
It's
you
a
know,
thing.
What's his name? It's like a
I
guy
do
named
not
Mike
know
who
what's
was in
its name.
Genoa, and he's had like long hair. No, it's like Mike Spike.
Mike Spike.
Mike Spike
Did you start
Tartar.
that?
No, so he's
Lemonade?
Yeah.
he's
Well,
just
Spencer's not
anyway.
there.
It's
Can I wait?
irrelevant. No man, what
It's, I think it's recording.
is it?
Spencer's recording? Is his camera recording?
What's up?
Yeah, it's going. If it's
Suck
red,
it.
it's going.
Yeah, the audio, but is his camera recording?
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, so this is just like audio that's being captured for no reason?
I mean, it's
called
Well, we just don't turn it on and off.
and I
Behind
also
the
use it
scenes.
sometimes if I have to pad out the runtime.
Little behind the scenes. Sometimes funny shit.
It's called padding out the runtime sometimes.
Sometimes funny
Having the
shit.
X.
You have
Oh, sorry.
Only
you
sometimes.
have 3 seconds to cut
Ooh,
that shit out.
Here.
Or I swear to God, I will gouge out your eyes.
Ooh yeah.
And skull fuck you.
Nice.
So
Here,
cozy.
One,
here, scoot on in.
2,
Ooh yeah.
3.
Beautiful. Oh, it's like she probably likes this.
She
My
does.
favorite insult from that movie
She does
is,
like coziness.
"Do you suck dick,
Got, like,
Private?
Little plate.
You look like you could suck a dick."
You want
Fucked
to
it up.
start that camera, Spence?
Should I get the pass the aux thing? Is that what you were trying to tell me?
Yeah.
When we
You look
get
like
more
you could
settled,
suck a
I
golf
want you
ball
guys to
through a
come
garden
over.
hose.
That one.
Oh, jeez.
Because I want to have like a play date, but also like we are gonna have a
Did you start that camera, Spence?
Yeah, they're both going.
Oh, let's start.
like we're gonna have a spare room, and we're gonna get like you know a pretty decent futon just to like have in there. But
Is it going? Cool.
Do you suck dick,
Go to-
Private?
Sail away.
I suck a whole basket
Wait,
of
what
dicks.
was it? Is that from
That's a
Full
lot.
Metal? This is like the second Full Metal Jacket.
There's a lot of
You
dicks.
could suck a golf ball
I have
through
an
a garden
oral
hose.
fixation.
dicks.
I just wanted to say that.
Sail
Suck a
away.
golf ball through a garden.
Come sail
Sail away. Sail away. Sail away.
Orinoco flow. We
Okay,
talk about how
well-
good Enya is.
Yeah.
That
This is
pretty
actually the second time that Enya has come up in conversation because I did sing a previous episode.
Banger. Oh yeah, Enya came up on a Pass the Aux.
Speaking of Pass the Aux, it's
Did you
time
pass
to...
the ox?
Is this your drink or my drink?
That is my drink.
But
Okay, my
That is
die.
your
Did
drink.
did you
No,
get
this
yourself
is
another one?
this is mine. It's empty.
Okay.
This game is awesome.
Pass the
Melissa.
aux.
Who's, do you guys want, you two want to pull
Yeah,
first?
you guys pull first.
No, well, you two.
Yeah, us two.
You two.
Let's pull first.
You pull one and then you pull one.
Okay.
Hold the mic like this.
But we all answer.
Oh no. Okay.
Well, we can just go into the
Wait. So what is the thing? It's this one and then that one.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter.
I don't think it
It
matters,
doesn't
really.
matter. Robbing a bank with
Who are you robbing a bank with?
4 nuns.
That's a really good.
Oh, you were just talking about nuns.
I know.
4 nuns and you're robbing a bank.
Damn.
Um,
They
well,
have
I
to
mean,
answer?
we
can't
were just
answer?
talking about the
I
sound of
wish I
music.
could answer.
So they're
You
nuns.
can answer.
So-
Everybody's answering.
So, MIA, like all I want to do is bang.
Yeah. Yes.
And take your money.
That would definitely be the trailer. If it was like a movie,
that's
that would
exactly.
Yeah.
Like that is the first. And you know,
Absolutely.
it's not like, you know, full out there. Like they don't swear or anything. Like if they're robbing a bank at that point, they're pretty fucking secular. So
So they're
It gets
nuns,
the
but they're
point across.
hardcore.
exactly, they're not gonna really care about like.
Hardcore nuns.
Is Creed a Christian band?
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Yes.
they are.
I'm gonna say
Are they
Creed.
really?
Yes.
Yeah.
What
'Cause
song?
they're
those-
nuns, but
Can
they're
you
hardcore.
take me
Higher.
Can you take me higher?
One second.
What song in particular?
That one.
That one? Oh.
I want
I don't know, I don't know any Creed songs.
I want you to look something up, audience. I want you to look up this is about to we're going back to 9/11.
Oh,
It
God.
always goes back
It
to
always
9/11
goes-
with Skylar.
As I'm smoking, it always goes back to 9/11. What I want you to look up is the Super Bowl performance right after
my God.
9/11.
It is so beautiful.
The Creed.
And he's got the costume, and he goes, and the intentions are so good.
Yeah.
And like they think it's gonna be beautiful, and it's just so fucking awkward.
Yeah.
Scott
Sounds
Stapp.
pretty lame.
It's so bad.
Yeah, because
Higher.
yeah, it's like they have like
Ooh.
it's
Just
look it up. I'm telling you to look it up.
it's so
Yeah.
good.
As
it's
a
so
viewer.
bad. It's
I'm not
so
even.
good.
You
I'm
owe
not
it
gonna
to
insert
yourself.
You have to look it up, motherfucker. Listen to me. Stop fucking around with me and making me put shit in the podcast. I fucking have other shit I gotta do.
Creed is
You
important.
look it up.
The Super
Creed.
Bowl
It's
halftime is
good.
like borderline propaganda sometimes.
Oh, it's not even
The
borderline.
best is the
Remember
Prince,
when we saw a titty though?
Prince was the best too.
Oh,
yeah.
can we talk about like this last year's? Because it had like it held like.
with the hip hop shit.
With
Can-
all the R&B
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but that was like
That was a good one.
Can
even
we-
non-ironically
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Can we,
titties, Justin Timberlake.
Can we
excuse me?
pass the aux?
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
no.
No.
Sometimes-
Wow,
I
get
really
this
wanna
back
do
on
this
track.
game.
It's up to you.
Way to
As
get us
someone
on-
who
Yeah,
has-
okay.
What's-
Okay, what's yours?
As someone who has
Four
watched
nuns
it.
robbing a
Sorry.
bank.
4 nuns robbing a bank.
What do
Yeah.
you got? What are they
Hmm.
listening to?
Hmm.
You don't got something?
I
You're
got-
just like, oh, why didn't you ask me?
Oh, hey, whoa.
What you
whoa,
got?
Whoa, whoa.
I didn't. I checked. I
What
don't
you
even
got?
know
What are they listening to?
All along the Watchtower.
Oh,
wait.
But
that's
Bob
a good
Dylan.
one.
Bob Dylan.
But
All along the watchtower.
that's the fucking
That's a
like
good
OG
Because-
version.
The
Because-
Bob Dylan version or the Jimi Hendrix
Bob
version?
Dylan.
Okay.
Because me and the nuns were doing it because we're forced to, man.
Oh,
Like,
man,
we
okay.
don't want
Do it.
we don't want to do this, but we have to save
you're
the
with the
children.
nuns?
Is the money for
So-
Jesus?
We're-
that-
we have to
are
save the
they
children.
giving it
It's
to-
for the
oh.
children.
It's
Yeah.
for the poor
So
kids.
It
so
could
you
be.
know
Could be.
This needs to be a movie though, like for real.
It's
we
devised.
don't want to do it, but we
I'm
have
thinking
to.
We have to.
I'm
That's a good
thinking
one.
Cream by Wu-Tang.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a great one.
the
That
money.
is a great pick.
Dollar bills, y'all.
This is what I'm viewing. I'm viewing. Okay, so the nuns, right? A demon entity, like finds its
Ooh,
way
take
into
it.
a.
This is a horror movie.
Yeah, it finds its
okay.
way into like a nun covenant, and then they take over all of them to do horrible things, and it's just like Satan took them over. It's like, it's demon of the fall.
Opeth.
Opeth, demon of the
Nice.
fall.
Yes.
Yes.
If that's the case, then
Satanas.
Rob Zombie, Dragula.
Oh yeah, that's
Ooh, that could be fun.
that's a good fun one.
That should be the movie. They're like taken over
Yeah.
by
I guess it
spirit.
just depends on what genre
This is-
movie we want to
Exactly. We can do a bunch of each.
That's true.
This is how I always think of like the
Everybody's
topics.
making their own movie.
Yeah, that's how I think.
Yeah,
of it. I
exactly.
literally think about it as a movie, and if I
Yeah,
were,
we all had entertaining.
Okay,
I could
who's
totally
next?
let's
picture
say the next one.
picture any of those as a movie.
Okay.
All right,
Okay. What are we doing?
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, you go first.
Oh.
We're with a gaggle of 12-year-old girls who are silent.
Oh, perfect. At Vans Warp Tour.
This
Oh
was
my
us
God.
at Warp Tour.
I'm sorry. Warp
This
Tour
is
2005
perfect.
call.
Paramore.
And Alyssa.
Paramore. That's a good.
Misery Business.
Misery business.
We're gonna give them some
100%.
Paramore.
So
What
how
else?
about
No, 1 second. I wanted to specify.
ahead.
What's the first year of Warp Tour that you guys went to?
It's
Probably
I didn't go to no
2005.
Warp Tour.
Okay.
Which
2005.
Paramore would
Wow,
you
you guys actually went to that shit?
Okay,
That's
so
dope.
2005.
And then the Gallows was
years,
there,
yeah.
which is Gallows
Jealous.
in the Belly of a Shark, which is a great song.
So 2000, we'll do it by
But
year.
does-
2005.
Yes.
Warped
That's
Tour.
that old of a
Yep.
song?
You guys were way cooler,
yeah.
Yeah.
than I was in 2005.
Oh yeah, it came out in 05 or 06.
And then I think Dropkick. We saw a lot of bands that I didn't realize were gonna be so detrimental to me, like Onward. And when I was looking back at it, I was like, holy shit! I saw.
Yeah,
like,
there were so
we
many
saw like
bands
Alexis
there.
on Fire. I remember watching
Oh,
them
yeah.
from a distance. Oh my god, like Paramore.
Yeah,
Chef's
do you remember
kiss.
Paramore?
I'm sorry, but Haley
Haley
Williams is still
Williams,
like rocking the
Chef's
shit
kiss.
out of everything right
Oh,
now,
Yeah.
and
my
I'm not
queen.
even mad at
They're
it.
still
My
making
queen.
music. Paramore.
She
is.
closed her gap.
Oh, her tooth gap.
Yeah.
Lame.
You
Maybe
know,
she won't
I
sing
mean-
as good now.
I mean, if she's happy, I'm happy.
You know what I think it is?
That's-
She's the
But
only
what
one.
is it? What is a gaggle of 12-year-olds and Vans Warped Tour?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're,
So
and
that's
they're silently
like,
judging
what
you.
year is it?
Yeah, 1 second.
You know,
No,
like
we'll expand, but I want to say something really quick. She is the only one that has not been problematic after the era. Every
get a
single
name?
one of those fucking people,
Can I get a name?
yeah,
in?
have become problematic as time went on.
And she's still killing
Nah,
it.
there's
You
never
know,
been any
It
Haley
was it's kind
controversy.
of crazy though, because we were
Oh,
like
there
13,
was, like, a
14,
nudes
15
contest.
back
Yeah,
in
look
that
those
time.
up.
Yeah.
And like the whole scene was really problematic.
We were
Dog.
12.
We were like 12, and like some of those guys were like wanting to hang out with us as 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked
Yeah.
up.
We
Like,
waited.
it's
We
fucking
waited by
weird.
like the their
Creepy.
where they go to their buses. We
Yeah.
waited right at the entrance for a while, and like
Like,
we saw
why
like the
would-
Rocket Summer. And,
Why
like,
would you like want to hang?
So
like,
many of those
actually
Why
bands.
did
hang out with 12-year-olds?
Why
They
did
all
we
got-
want to hang
they
out
all
with
were
them?
doing
Like, oh
that
my god,
shit.
I'm 12,
They
but
were
like,
all banging
like 25.
14-year-olds and shit.
Yeah.
So fucked up.
That's
I'm
what I'm
sorry.
saying. I mean, like, there's so I can't even think of one. I'm gonna say, let's say, like, if we were like thinking them as
But that doesn't mean this group of 12-year-old girls
No,
would
no, no,
not
no.
be very
Exactly.
excited about them because
They'd be
we
very
absolutely-
happy.
no, but I'm
Absolutely.
saying like if we're talking about like specifically there is not one of those classes of years of Warped Tour like lead acts that don't have something that came out about
yeah.
them fucking a kid.
Lost
What-
Prophets.
Uh,
Can we
everyone-
talk about
yeah.
Oh,
that?
that's the worst of all.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's the
okay,
worst
that,
of all.
That goes to my heart though, so we can't.
I know. I used to listen to that.
Oh,
Sit
God.
on the
What?
rooftops,
Everybody
everybody sing your
sing
heart out. Okay, we can't. I'm sorry, I'm gonna cry.
That
We
shit.
can't.
That dude fucked a baby.
I know.
That-
Stop.
That dude took it to the
Infants.
next level. That's like a whole.
Nathan,
Okay.
That's
we
a whole
have to
nother
say it.
level of crazy.
12-year-old girls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not that. Just,
Oh my god,
Just
no.
in
This is
wholesome-
going bad. This is going
wholesome
a dark
12-year-old girls.
Paramore.
They're at their first concert. Maybe.
Paramore.
I'm not trying to make it like sexual,
I miss
but
you,
Wait.
and I'm so sorry.
That's actually good.
Oh,
Blink-182.
good one. That's a good
Yeah.
one.
I miss you. I miss you.
Where are
Miss you.
ya?
Yeah.
And I'm
So
so
sorry.
sorry.
I
You
will
know
say
what?
Blink-182 is one era before us. If we were talking about like
They wouldn't have been at our Warped Tour,
No.
but it
But,
still would have been a
Yeah,
fair,
I'm
fair
okay.
choice.
But
Well,
also, none
I
of them
looked
are
it up.
problematic.
I looked it up. Vans Warped
that
Tour,
song did come out close to
2005.
that era.
That
Blink
song
was
came
on
out
there?
in 2003.
Okay, then it's
But
fine.
see, they were already
Yeah.
legends
Yeah.
by that point.
Yeah,
I
they
made
were
sure.
already
I
like-
made
Already
sure.
like-
I didn't want to be the
No,
ignorant
I appreciate
So-
it.
guy that
I-
was just like Blink-182.
Yeah.
Throw it in there.
The song wasn't out yet in 2000.
Well, and like also,
no.
I
he
was
was
saying,
been
I
out.
remember listening to that song back
Yeah, me
then,
too.
So.
Yeah,
You're talking about
Yeah.
like problematic. I feel like besides being completely douchey, like Blink-182 doesn't have like any problematic like
No.
shitty things.
No.
Yeah,
And I'm
just
sorry.
being like douches.
Yeah.
Well,
Aliens.
Not like douches, but like Angel and Airwaves. I'm sorry.
Well, wasn't what?
That shit's kind of lame.
Yeah.
He does
Well-
that, and then he comes back to Blink-182, and it's totally different, like lyric and like it just vocal styles, and like he tries to blend them, and I'm like, no, it's not. You can't. No.
His voice
stop.
is-
Angels
just-
and Airwaves sucks dick. I don't care
Whatever.
what anyone says. Right? Unpopular
That's,
opinion,
yeah,
but
I don't like them
No.
at all.
No, it's
This
not
is-
No, that's-
unpopular.
that's-
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think that's unpopular.
It's a fair opinion.
Let's cut past the aux hard. We can come back, but I want to bring up
Oh,
this
Nate
topic.
did get to do
Oh,
one.
do yours.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do your-
Oh, you
Yeah,
did
let's
draw
read-
one. You
let's
got
Oh,
pick
pull
one
my
more.
things.
I'll read one more.
Yeah.
Do you
We'll
want to
come
pick
back.
one, Skylar?
We'll come back.
Or
no,
yeah,
I
he'll
don't
pick
want.
two.
Yeah, pick
Yeah.
two.
We
pick
got.
one. What do we
so
do?
I get my like own
You get your
special
own.
Yeah,
scenario.
your own special one.
Oh my god.
Because apparently me and Skylar are a couple, and Brooke and Spencer are a couple.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What is it?
Michael Jackson after the surgeries
Oh.
at his funeral.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
no.
Okay.
Oh,
What are we
shit.
playing
It
at
says-
Michael Jackson's
It says
funeral?
at their funeral, so I'm assuming.
So,
at
yeah,
his
yes.
funeral.
Yeah, at funerals.
What are we
I know,
playing?
I know the Michael Jackson song out.
Man in the mirror.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say that.
Would you play
I'm
the
in the man in the mirror.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Of
That-
course.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah, I
course
guess
you would.
you would have to if it was
Yes.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I get a?
Yeah, that's definitely
That's
right.
legendary.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
come on. And as he's lowering down.
Wow.
But isn't Man in the Mirror before surgery?
No, it's after.
Well, I think you can choose
it's
whatever
definitely-
you want to
Exactly.
play.
I don't
doesn't-
think
he's
think
dead.
these
Yeah,
were
it's at his
intended to be
funeral.
together.
It's
Yeah,
at
yeah.
his funeral. So.
No, that's what I
But
see.
Well,
Like
actually,
he died after his surgeries, which he did.
right, he did die after he had the surgeries.
But like, what song by Michael Jackson would be
no,
played?
you could play any song.
Yeah.
No,
It
but
could be
I'm
any-
sorry,
This
Man,
is
Man
at
in the
Michael
Mirror.
Jackson.
Like
Yeah,
that's.
Man in the Mirror,
I'm
yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
Man in the
Man in the
Mirror.
Mirror is a good one.
Yeah.
What about Quincy Jones? Quincy Jones is just sadly playing
Piano.
Candle in the Wind. on
Oh
piano.
my
Oh,
God,
that'd be
yeah,
sick.
that's a good one. Yeah.
Quincy Jones.
God.
Oh, Quincy.
Oh,
Oh, Quincy.
That documentary about him, legendary.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
That man was so dope.
Yeah.
Is so dope. He's
I
not
haven't
dead.
seen either.
But
He's
Documentary.
not
What do you
dead,
think?
Oh, well, R.I.P. I mean, he's not.
Quincy
I
Jones,
wouldn't have known.
Fucking love that man.
I mean, it's the one I pulled, but I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't know.
this is
I'm at
a
loss.
tough one. This is a tough
I'm at
one.
a
They
loss.
got
What is it?
They got a good one
Man
right
in
off
the
the
Mirror.
bat.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like things that would have
Michael Jackson.
influeed MJ. I'm thinking like
What's that song that Whitney Houston sings in The Bodyguard? That's a good one.
But
Fuck. That's
Am
one.
I the only one that thinks of that
Oh,
video?
No. Fuck. Yeah. That chick. No. Fuck. No. See, like that's what I would say, just because that was probably like popular somewhat of the
At the
time,
time.
and like he was very.
What year did he die?
that was good.
He died like 2000.
10-ish.
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
I
when
we were
was
in high school.
We were doing Miss Saigon. So
Yeah.
it was,
I was like a
2009,
sophomore or
2010.
Yeah, it was
Junior.
sometime when we were in high school.
It was the summer.
Yes, it was
Rest
the
in
It was
peace.
the summertime.
it was the summer because we were doing a theater.
warm day.
It was a
A
warm
warm
day.
day.
It rained the
I
next
was
day.
sweating.
You remember
It
that?
rained the next day. It rained the next day.
I was sweating.
And then there was a woman who gained her obsession for me, who broke into my house, who stole my underwear, who tried to kiss me.
What?
Hold
I'm
up.
sorry. What?
Yes.
Did this
Wait,
actually happen?
That happened the same time.
No, the lineation of why she became obsessed with me was the day after
Michael Jackson died.
Michael Jackson died.
That's crazy because we started dating a year later.
I know.
Oh my God. R.I.P.
Damn.
Wait,
R.I.P. Michael Jackson.
R.I.P.
Thanks,
Man.
Michael. That was
Because
okay.
I remember,
Anyway.
I remember being emotional that Michael died, and she like just had
Stole your underwear.
no, and she lacked. I don't know. I think there was like something
These are
about
good
me.
emotional panties.
I think it was like something. I think it.
I can smell
We're
your
just-
grief on these.
I think. Do you know
You
what
were
it has to do?
distracted, so you didn't see them
the
get
cream,
taken?
The cream sweat is.
I got.
It's different.
I got really emotional, and I think she became like attached to, like the.
Because you were showing.
Yeah,
that you're
because I was
emotional.
legitimately upset when Michael died,
That makes
and
sense.
everyone was just like making jokes, and I was like,
You're like, okay, then
actively
he was, like,
upset.
he was like
Actively
the king of
upset.
pop.
yeah, and then
though,
I was
so.
actively upset, and then and like that lineation led to the fact that she became obsessed with me. And like tried to hang around someone that I was friends with and becomes friends with him so that she would be around me. And she stole underwear from my house. And like my
So
dad had to
weird.
kick her out of my fucking house. Like, you could never come here again.
That is so weird.
Yeah,
So,
she had a
yeah.
severe mental health issue.
Also,
Clearly.
like at that time, it was a very unpopular opinion to like Michael Jackson.
Oh, 100%.
It was- yeah, it was
especially
cool
within
to
our
make
age
fun of
group.
Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
it was like a funny meme.
Eminem.
Yeah. Eminem.
Yeah.
Eminem
Yes.
did that.
Because what was that video? Was it the one with the dog?
My South
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
oh my God. What
Everyone was fucking shitting on
Yeah,
him. with
everybody
that. I
was
just
making
watched
fun
the
of
South
Michael
Park the
Jackson.
other day where he's like,
We're gonna have
hey,
to listen to
he's
that
like, hey
song, 'cause
blanket, hey blanket, I got your nose, and then he grabs his nose and it rips his whole face off.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was like the joke that his nose
Yeah.
would fall off.
There's
It
so
did,
many
though.
like There's so many
Yeah.
different conspiracies about like, oh no, like he got surgery because like, blah, blah. I'm like,
He's still alive.
I mean, no, like, come on.
Oh.
Like,
Dr. Murray.
he
Without
probably had
me?
some mental health issues.
Fucking
and he,
Dr. Murray.
That's what Eminem
There,
song,
yeah, there's
isn't
a
it?
lot of
Without
lot
Me
of
There's a lot
has
of
the video.
underlying
That's a great video.
things.
He shits on a lot of people on that song.
Yeah, he does.
Oh yeah.
And Moby, you could get
You could get
stoned by
stoned by
Obi.
Obi.
You 36-year-old bald-headed fag, blow me.
Oh.
The best line is,
It's like, what did
you're
he
too
do to
old.
you?
Nobody listens to techno.
And who hurt him? Like, and it's for Moby.
Nobody listens to techno.
What did Moby do?
Moby said like
Yeah, what did Moby
his
do
music
to
was
him?
terrible or something.
I was about to say, Moby. What's that? What's
Moby's
that?
just a douche.
Is he?
You're not wrong. I
Yeah,
mean,
he's kind of a douche.
I don't really remember.
Can we do one more hit? Because we're about to come at the end of the time.
Yeah, we've
got
gotten-
one more of these
Well,
purple
no,
ones
I haven't
left.
even
Is that what you
answered
mean?
my own thing.
What is yours?
Okay, what do
One
you got?
second.
The Michael Jackson at his funeral. I'm gonna say Miles Davis around midnight.
Oh, that's see,
That's classy.
classy. Oh,
Classy.
did you
Wait,
just say
what
classy?
else
was
Oh my
you
god,
choosing?
yes.
Around midnight.
Oh, it's absolutely classy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
because I was thinking like,
Oh,
what
well,
would
he's
have
going down.
influenced Michael? You know,
Yeah,
and then
there you
like
go.
that's one that kind of stands out to me.
Oh man, speaking of Miles, dude, have you ever listened to Miles Davis's Trip Hop album that he released right before he died?
This
What?
exists.
Trip hop.
Trip
It's
sounds
an
amazing.
album he released.
Sign me the fuck up.
Yeah,
It
right?
literally is like
What?
it's like weeks before he dies. There's a Trip Hop album that he releases. It's so because I re-listened to all of his non-live discography. So like album release Miles Davis albums recently. I've been going through them all,
Mhm.
and it ends right with his Trip Hop album.
It
That's
is.
so fucking good.
What?
Yeah,
Okay,
It's
sign
like
me
a
the hell
drum
up,
machine
as
on it?
you said.
Yeah,
Drum
that sounds
machines.
interesting.
Miles.
I'm so down.
It's so good. It's like right before he dies. It's so good.
One of my favorite just records period is Miles Davis. 4 for More or something like that. It's a live album. It is fucking phenomenal. The person who actually turned me on to it is Bill Burr.
Really,
Nice.
Bill Burr, like the Bill Burr. He was like a
The comedian.
comedian
Yeah.
guy.
Oh.
F for Family Guy.
Yeah.
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 Cool.
This
Classic.
podcast is
He's
good.
cool.
Classy.
He's a good
Love
guy.
it.
Class act.
I gotta piss. And then can we come back and then like maybe say goodbye?
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miles
Yeah.
Davis.
Wah, wah.
If peeing your pants is cool, consider me Miles Davis.
I just
It was a good podcast.
Is that recording?
Is it? We're all okay. Hey, it's another podcast.
Another day.
Really quick.
Another podcast.
We didn't do this before. Let's really quick because I'm gonna edit this into the beginning really quick.
Who do we have here with
Who
us
do we
tonight?
have here with us tonight? Yeah.
What's your name?
What's your name?
I am Alyssa.
She
Thank you.
Thank you.
She does music.
I do music. I love animals. I am Brooke's best friend of 20 years.
Many,
Yeah,
many
however.
years.
I saw them in the first date.
Yeah.
Oh my
History.
Smooch. It was
Yeah.
a great time.
Okay, so you know Brooke and Skylar, you know
Yeah,
Spencer,
we're here. I'm here.
and you.
Oh yeah, I've been here before, Nate. You know, I do that streaming thing on Twitch. Nate greater than 8. You know.
Yeah.
We're more consistent now.
Greater than
Lunch hour weekdays.
Cool.
Tune
Very-
in for some jams.
Yep.
Nice.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna, I'd rather have if you got stuff to promo. Okay, and then we'll make a cut here, and then that's gonna be in the front, and then we're back at the very end. Hey, you just watched the fucking beginning of the podcast. Well, we were recording this concurrently. I'm fucking with your mind. You don't even know what the fuck
What
you
is
want.
time?
This is what I'm saying. You think you know what you want, but you want what I tell you to want. So this podcast. We're bringing in the ideas, new ideas. Don't be too critical because I want to loosen up the idea of what this podcast is, and I don't want to be too worried about you. So if I want to start shooting podcast, an episode where I just talk about a movie, I think maybe it should be okay because.
Absolutely.
So I'm telling you.
it's whatever you want it to be.
I'm telling you in the
Exactly.
future that yes, this is the
People like that too.
the system is how it is right now, but you've watched all the way to the end, so you know that it's gonna be okay. And maybe if there's an episode where it's just me talking to myself, edited together, it's fine.
That's fine.
Deal with it.
Deal with it.
Deal with it.
And if you want to be on the podcast,
Let us know.
let us know. I will literally let anyone
come,
on
to
my.
come to our house.
Yeah.
Even if you're
If you,
a hobo.
if you are a local area fan,
Mm-mm.
hit up Mr. Skyler.
Also, the King of Portland Hyperpop on TikTok. I know you watch our podcast,
Oh.
and you've been sneak dissing me on your TikTok.
Oh no.
Oh,
beef.
Who's dissing us on
Now-
TikTok?
Beef.
Not that, I mean, you're allowed to do
now,
that.
if
You're
you're
allowed
if
to do that.
if you're going to sneakily look on my page and talk shit about me on your lives, why not stream into the podcast?
What does he say about
the King
us?
of Portland Hyperpop.
Okay,
It
no,
don't-
I know,
but,
but
like,
what is he
why?
saying about us?
It doesn't matter what he says.
Is there?
I want to clap back.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
Get
get
him
the
to come
point.
in, yeah,
I want him
get
to
the
come
point
in.
of,
We'll bring him
like,
in on
the
Zoom.
hate. I don't get it. Like, do what you have to do, and we'll
Yeah.
do what we have to do, and like you don't have to like
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You can just
And
coexist.
the
like,
thing
come
is,
on,
bro,
man,
Sounds hilarious.
I like your music. Why are you a dick?
Dude, you pissed off a bunch of conservatives on TikTok. That shit is hilarious.
I do it all the time.
Piss off a lot of people.
You're like, that's
on
what
the
I
internet.
do.
I want to go.